So now in this lesson, we'll learn how we can apply the headphone jack input and the AC/DC input here. So let's hide whatever we don't want on the screen. This is what I only want. So I will hide rest of the items here. And I will just do one thing here. I will add some segments so that I don't have that bevel issue. If you don't have enough segments, you will have bevel issue here because we only bevel this outer part. We didn't bevel the inside part, so we didn't have had that issue. But here we will try to make some segments. So I will go to the edit mode, and then I will just move around here. Go to the X-ray mode. I will select all this from here, and then I will right click, add segment by subdividing it. Okay, I just only need one, but one thing I have to do here, before adding that, I have to make sure everything is deselected. Okay, and then right click, subdivide. Okay, so this is what we are getting, but this is not straight. So what I'm going to do here is that once I have this, I will make sure only this straight line from here till here is selected. So I will deselect whatever I don't want. So I will press Control, select the segments that I don't want. I don't want this segment. I don't want this segment. Okay. And I don't want the stops part here as well. I don't want this. And yeah, that's all what I need. So I will press S on the keyboard and scale on the x-axis. Okay, and sorry, let's see which axis is better. I think still there are some segments that we need to deselect. I think some are here, so deselect, yeah. So this one, no, I think is fine. We have deselected the one that we didn't need. So I will press S again, x-axis by pressing X. Yeah, so this is fine. I will press 0 on the keyboard. So this will create a straight, like you can say, a segment. Okay. Now, one thing here is that there is one segment here, which we can also use. So I will press select this segment, press S on the keyboard. This was more like created automatically when we were like booleaning it here. Okay. So, but we will just use this one and make it straight. I will press S on the keyboard, and on the Z axis by pressing Z, I will make it straight by entering 0 value, and this will become straight as well. Now I need further 2 more here. So what I will do is that I will select them again from here, right click, add like a subdivide 2. Okay, and that's it. And now what I need with the control key, I will deselect that. Like suppose I don't need this part, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. So whatever I don't need it, I will keep on deselecting that from all the sides. Check. So there's few here. You can just move them after like selecting and deselecting to know whether the segments you need is being deselected or not. Now it's fine. So I will press X on the keyboard, sorry, S on the keyboard and X. So it will scale on the x-axis, press 0. Okay. But the issue is that it will all move to one location. So what you can do here is that you can offset this. Okay. Or let's undo this. Let's do one by one. First, we will select, deselect all these, press S, X, 0. and then deselect everything, and then with the help of Alt key, I will click on one of the connected segments here, like the line here. So it will select the whole loop. So S, X, and 0. So now we have good loop cuts here. So here is my intersection point. Okay, here, if you want here, that is fine. Otherwise, what you can do here is that simply I will select these and I will try to move them where I want my center of the panel line. So this is where I want this like center of my pin and its panel line input here, that other one. So that is good. So I will go out of my X-ray mode and go out of the edit mode. So now I'm back into my regular mode here. Now what I'm going to do here is that I will add like cylinder, because cylinder is the best shape or mesh, you can say, to create the input of the pins. So I will rotate it, okay, press R, X, and R, X, and 90. So, oops, R, okay, and then X, and then 90, and done, enter. So we have first as this, okay. And what I'm going to do here is that I will, first of all, okay, let's do one thing here. Let's go to its edit mode, okay. And I will take the faces here. I will do edges here, and then I will take my knife tool here. Where is the knife tool? Here's the knife tool. So I will click here, then I will go to the bottom part, click here. Now in a moment I will I will tell you why I'm doing this. Click here and then click here. Similarly, I will do the same thing to the other side. Click here, and then I will go to the bottom part here, click here, enter, and then click here and do the side, enter. Okay, so this will create a like a plus sign in the middle of my cylinder. To make sure all the vertices are connected, I will press I will go to my the vertices A, okay, right click here, merge vertices by distance, okay, that's all. I think it should be fine. And then a little bit I will increase it just for the safe side, okay, enter, and I will go back. I will go outside my edit mode. So I'm now in the object mode. I will scale it down. Okay, so let's snap this here just to see how big the pin should be. So a little bit bigger for the headphone jack, a little bit bigger. Okay. And then what I'm going to do here is that I will go to the object, apply, and scale. Now, a reason I created those that plus sign, if I turn on my my wireframe but turn off this, you will notice that this plus sign is creating a vertex. Now I want to move this vertex directly here, so that, or like here or here, it's up to you where you want. I might move it here. So the reason I did this, so if it will be moved here exactly, it will I want this plus sign to be placed over this plus sign. Now in the new version of Blender, you can do very easily. If you want to move this, so you will press G on the keyboard, and while it is moving, you can press B on the keyboard, B for ball, and it will allow you to select the base snap like a snap point. So like suppose here. So if I click this, and now I can press Alt and move wherever I want. Okay, because that's what you can do with your Alt and the like left mouse button while you are modeling. So this is much more easy now also. So I can snap this to other vertices very easily. So this will create a very easy sort of a uh, like a workflow for you. So this is where I placed it. So now I have one of the pens here. Now I can do exactly the same thing uh, on the duplicate copy. Now in the newer version, you can also select whatever you want and you can drag it here and you will have a duplicate. But I don't want to do that because I want this exact copy here to be moved to the other side. So what I will do here is that I will press Shift D, move it somewhere here. Okay, so I just want a good angle here. Okay, and then I will press G, press B on the keyboard, select the base point to snap, and select the base point to snap on the screen, like somewhere here. So this is now I have it. Now I can turn off my wireframe mode. I can go back to my viewport shading. So this is what I am looking for. Okay, now you can decide how big you want these jacks to be. So this is for the headphone. This is for the like AC DC or like whatever the power adapter. So this should be a little bigger. So I will press S on the keyboard, make it a little bigger. Okay, and then I need both of them like 2 copies of each one of them. The reason is that because one will be for the whole, other one will be for the inset. So I will call this cylinder audio pin difference. Okay, press Shift D to make a duplicate, then right click. And this duplicated one, I will rename it to, instead of difference, I will make this one panel line. Okay. Similarly here, I will rename this one for AC pen diff. Shift D to duplicate it, right click so that it will copy on the top of it. And this one, I will rename it to AC pen panel. Now both of the panel, okay, has to be bigger than the difference one. So S, a little bit bigger. Okay, let's see. Let me turn on the wireframe to see how things are. Okay, with the X-ray mode, so I can see through. Okay, so this much I think will be fine. Similarly here, S. Now I can turn these off by going to the normal mode. Now, each one of them to make sure I will apply object scale so that I don't have any issue. And I will slightly move them in, not too much. Okay, so first of all, let's work with the panel lines. So I will hide all the difference. So now what I will do is that I will take my Walkman base, add modifier, generate Boolean, then difference, and I will select this pin. First, let's work on this one. Okay, I will select this, slightly move it in, hide this to see what is going on. Okay, this is fine. And then on this pin, I will add another modifier, and that is the solidify, and then I will hide it to see how it is working. So this is the solidify. I think this is a bit too much. So what I can do here is that I will press Shift on my keyboard and just increase it a little bit here. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I could have increased the number of vertices on the cylinder so I don't have this jag line, but this will be again too far. So that's won't show. Okay. Otherwise, if you have a slower computer, it might crash your computer because you're increasing the number of vertices. Okay. So I think it should be fine for this right now. Now I don't need, I have to go to my Walkman base first. Okay, and modify the boolean, the difference which I created. I will go here in the drop down menu and press apply. Okay, now I don't need this panel cylinder. I will delete that. Now I will repeat the same thing for the AC one. Add modify, generate boolean difference. I will select this. Okay, go back to the AC pin panel, generate, solidify, hide this so we can see the difference. Okay, it just should go a little bit inside because it is not in. Okay, hide it now. Okay, and now what I'm going to do here is that same thing, the thickness, shift and slide this. Okay, so now I think it's fine. So I will go to Walkman base, go to the drop down, apply, and now I don't need this AC pin panel. Now I will unhide the difference one. Okay, and I have to make sure they are inside, both of them. Okay, so at this stage you can decide if you want to make it more smaller or no. I think this should be fine. So I will select my base, Walkman base, add modifier, generate boolean difference, take the object and select this first, and I will hide this just to see is everything okay. I think it should go a little bit more inside. Okay, I think better to move it completely inside to get the good hole there. Okay, so a little bit more, I guess. Okay, this is fine. Now if I will go back to my base here, okay, if I will choose fast, exact, just to see what is the result. Let's zoom in to see the what is the result, fast and exact. Not too much of a difference. It's fine. But here I have this panel line issue, but this is not a big issue. That's fine. It's not, it won't create something really massive error there. So I will go to drop down, mark my apply here. Now I don't need this audio pin difference. I will delete that. Now it's turned for my pin, but this one I will just move it further a little bit more. Select my, because here we will put the audio pin by itself. Okay, so there will be an audio pin there, the audio jack, and then it will be already connected there, so it won't show, but this will show, so we have to be a little bit more careful with this. So I'll select my Walkman base, go to the add modifier, generate boolean difference, select the object, click it here, and you can hide this to see everything is fine. Okay, this is fine. So I will go to my boolean drop down, apply, and I don't need this pin anymore. So what I'm going to do here is that I will keep it as it is because it won't show, but this will show. So I will go to my drop down menu, my edit mode here, deselect everything, go to the face mode by clicking here, and if I hover over these and press F on the keyboard, you can see that it is selecting the parts that you actually hovering and then pressing L, so it will select that part. So I can easily move this a little bit outside. Okay, also I can press S on the keyboard and then Y, so it will scale in the Y direction. That's one thing I can do here, and then I can move it back here, and while moving, I can press B on the keyboard. Oops. I have to press G on the keyboard, then Y, and then press B on the keyboard, so it will give me the space. So I will select one of these and move it so it will snap here. So it's very easy. Like this new feature, I really like this feature. It's kind of it gives you like really nice snapping option here. Okay, so now we are done with this part here, and now we can bevel it. But before beveling, always the best is to go to vertices mode, press A, make sure everything is like press 1, make sure everything is deselected, press A on the keyboard so all the vertices are selected. Okay, right click, merge vertices by distance. Okay, I think the value is too strong, so this is I think better, or yeah, let's increase but 2, yeah, for the safe side. Otherwise 1 is enough. So if we see what is 1, okay, yeah, 1 is 0.0001 is good. Okay, so just I want to double check is everything is connected. I think everything is connected here. Okay, because for the safe side, you always do this before beveling any newly created edges here, because what we did, we just moved it and made the part of it, but this is actually a different part, so that's why we don't care about this much. So I will go and select these because this is what we are more like concerned about. Press Alt and Shift and click on these edges to select them all. Then Control B and bevel this. I think this is enough. Okay, and then maybe the outside optionally, otherwise you don't need it, but I will do this. If you want more smoother result, you can increase the number of segments on your like cylinder, like number of vertices on your cylinder before that. But because this won't be like a close-up shot, so that's why I think this is fine. So Control B, okay, and a bit, not too much. And then I will go out of my edit mode. And now I will deselect, I will unhide every one of these. Let's see what is this. Is the volume jog, so this should be named as volume jog instead of just the cylinder. Okay, so this is what we have now. And I think pretty much our Walkman here is ready. So in the next class, we'll start working on the headphone, and which will be later on connected with the like with the wire. So I will use the cabulator like add-on, and whatever I'm using here, like these files, images, or any resources, you can find the link in the description below to download them. Okay, so see you in the next class.